The name Deinotherium means terrible beast. This scientific name comes from the overwhelming form of its massive lower jaw and the tusks that curved downward from there. Its most powerful ecological feature is the mandibular tusks. Unlike modern elephants that use upper tusks, Deinotherium evolved two tusks extending from the lower jaw, curving downward. These lower tusks were not just weapons. Connected to a strong jaw, they functioned as essential foraging tools for hooking branches or stripping bark from tough trees. These animals were giants that monopolized forest resources. Their method of hooking high branches with lower tusks and grinding them was distinct from other species eating foliage. The skull structure shows a much lower and flatter forehead than modern elephants. This indicates a different brain structure and highly specialized sensory organs for forest life. The nose was not as long as a modern elephant's. Judging by muscle attachment points, it was fused with the lip, acting more for smell than grasping items. Their molars featured a ridge-like structure. This was a classic form for chewing tough leaves and bark, providing highly efficient digestion for this large forest herbivore species. To maintain their massive body, they consumed hundreds of kilograms of plants daily. Constant migration to find food was an essential part of their natural ecological behavior. Their bone density was adapted to support 14 tons. Joints were structured to distribute weight evenly, allowing efficient movement across the irregular terrain of the dense forest. They belonged to the distinct family Deinotheriidae. This means they branched off from the elephant lineage and evolved through an entirely different anatomical path as independent giants. During the late Cenozoic, climate change shifted forests into grasslands. The Deinotherium's feeding habits, specialized for forest plants, became a critical limiting factor for their survival then. The decline of food sources led to the species' decay. Their molar structure and lower tusks were unsuited for grassland, limiting their adaptation and reducing numbers. Eventually, they went extinct during the late Pliocene as the environment changed entirely. Fossil records clearly prove they survived in the last forest patches until the end. Bone shapes reveal their true lives. The wear patterns on the lower tusks prove how they destroyed trees, explaining why they are called the forest's great destroyers.